minutes before we get things started here. If you guys want to get something to eat, make sure you do that. If you are interested in bidding tonight on tonight's sales, please make sure you stop back and see the girls. I'm sure they asked you if you wanted a bidder number when you walked in. But if you do want a bidder's number and you're interested in bidding tonight, make sure you go back and see them and they'll get you all set up. right, it is 6 o'clock, so we're going to get tonight's auction started. I want to thank you all for coming out tonight to the 195 acres that we have here in Henry County in Bartlow and Richfield Township. I'm Devin Dye, broker and owner at Dye Real Estate and Land Company, and I first want to say thank you to tonight's sellers, Gary and Sheila Weens, Janet Rickenberg, and Tony and Donna McManus. They are the sellers of tonight's sale, and it's a really big deal for them to pick someone to help represent them in the sale of their farm, and they entrusted us with that, so we want to say thank you to them for allowing us to represent them in tonight's auction. We are selling 4 tracts tonight, consisting of a total of 194.9. That's why we have 195 plus or minus acres. I will go through each tract individually. I'll go through your entire bidder packet pretty much with you here, go over terms and conditions. If you have any questions, first of all, I want to introduce my staff. To my right, Mike Reindl. He'll be doing ringing tonight, poking you in the side, getting you to raise a hand. Matt Bowers, also here to my left, will be doing the ringing. Dave Worwell will run the computer. My mother and father, Kevin and Lynn Dye, they take care of feeding everybody. Austin Hefner, he's our equipment guy, and Jaylene and Jessica checked you in. So thank you to my staff. It takes a whole bunch of people to put this together, and I have a great staff, so thank you to them. If you'd like to follow along with me, I'm going to go through the bidder packet really quick, go through how we're going to sell tonight. I've had some questions about how we're going to do that, so I'll clearly go through that so there's no questions there. Go through the terms and conditions really quick. If you'd like to follow along, they're inside the second page here. I'll read through these and then move on. Tonight's sales method. The property will be offered in 4 tracts individually and then in combination. There'll be open bidding on the individual tracts, then proceeding to the multi-parcel bidding format. Bidders will be able to combine any tract at any time during this part of the auction. Bidders will be able to increase their bids on any tract or combination until the auctioneer announces the tracts are sold. So I'm going to elaborate on that just a little bit. I'll go through and sell each tract individually, tract 1, 2, 3, and 4. We won't sell those. We'll hold the bid. We'll put the bid up on the board. Dave, can we get the screen off here? Well, here in just a minute, we will have the leaderboard screen up on this side. This side here has the map board, but I will pull the leaderboard screen up here in just a second. There you go. I'll put each track up on here, what the total we have on it. There'll be a total on your left. We are selling this by the whole dollar tonight, not by the acre. This is by the whole dollar, so you'll be placing your bids according to that. The rules that we've established here tonight for that whole dollar, if you are between 0 and 500,000, you got a minimum increase of 1,000 to break the tie. 500,000 to $1 million's 5,000, and over $1 million's 10,000 to break the tie. We're not going to bid this off at $1 a piece here. We're talking about a good amount of money, so we want to move things along. So that's how we'll do the individual tracts, and then we'll put it into a combination. You guys get to determine what the combination is. If you want tracts 3 and 4, 1 and 2 in a combination, you can do that. Reach out to Matt or Mike, and they can help you guys put together those combinations. Or if you want 1 through 4 as a whole, you can do that as well. But then we will allow bidding on the individual tracts again. You can place your bid on the individual tracts. If you're here to just buy one of those, you can increase that as well. 10% down payment due on the day of the auction. The down payment must be by personal check, cashier's check, or business check. Bidders must have their financing arranged prior to the auction. No bids are conditional upon financing. All absentee and phone bidders must register with Dye Real Estate and Land Company prior to the auction. Anyone bidding on behalf of an absentee bidder will be equally responsible for the bid and required to enter into a contract to purchase at the end of the auction. If any dispute arises between or among bidders, the decision of the auctioneer shall be final and absolute. Bid rigging. No person shall engage in bid rigging. That is an Ohio revised code. That means that bid rigging is a conspiracy between auctioneers, any participants in an auction, or any other person who agree not to bid against each other at an auction or otherwise conspire to decrease or increase the number or amounts of bids offered at an auction. We just ask that you be fair. Bid as you wish. That's the way the Ohio Revised Code is written. All online bidders must be registered prior to the day of the auction. I will not read the technology disclaimer. That's for online bidders only. Potential purchasers are responsible for conducting their own inspections of the property. Any due diligence, inquiries, and inspections will be conducted at their own risk. Seller and real estate company disclaim any and all responsibility for the bidder's safety during any physical inspections of the property. Any and all successful bidders will be required to enter into a purchase agreement with the sellers immediately following the sale. Seller may be signing these contracts electronically. All final bids are subject to the seller's confirmation. This offer will remain irrevocable and available to the seller for 5 days after delivery of the seller to its counsel or agent. Dye Real Estate and Land Company will provide a preliminary title opinion, certificate, or report to be made available upon request to prospective bidders for review prior to bidding. The certificate is given for the protection of Dye Real Estate and Land Company only. No other person or entity may rely on the opinion expressed herein, nor is any liability assumed by the certification except two. This is important. Owner's title insurance policy will be provided to the buyer at closing, being paid for on behalf of the buyer. So if you're here and you're borrowing money or you're not borrowing money, this is a little different than we normally do it. I want to disclose this. You will receive an owner's title insurance policy. It's not your expense. That is going to be paid for by us to you. You will receive an owner's title insurance policy on tonight's purchase. The seller will convey the title free and clear of liens, but otherwise subject to all easements and matters of record. All tracts are being sold as is. The balance of the purchase price is due at closing, which will take place within 60 days after the auction. In the event the buyer fails to close and pay their balance when due, seller reserves all rights allowed by law, including a suit for damages, specific performance, or cancellation of the sale, with the seller retain the earnest money deposit. Any action taken after default shall be solely at the seller's option, with all costs incurred by the seller being paid by the buyer. If you're a successful bidder tonight, we expect you to close. Title company will be conducting tonight's sale at the closing is Benchmark Title Services, located at 214 West 2nd Street in Delphus. You can contact them with any questions leading up, but we'll help facilitate all that with you. Possession is subject to the tenant's rights. The buyer will receive possession of the property after the 2025 crop is harvested. I will revert back up to the closing being 60 days out. We kind of made accommodations for that so that you're not going to farm it this year, you're not going to get any income off of it, but we're going to push it out to hopefully around harvest time. All taxes and assessments shall be prorated to the day of closing. In prorating the taxes and assessment, the most current available tax information shall be used. The property is currently in CAUV. If the purchaser removes the property from CAUV, the purchaser will be responsible for the payment of any CAUV tax recoupment. Most of you that doesn't apply to. New taxes may be established due to the creation of new parcels. That will happen because we split this differently than the way it's currently surveyed, so the taxes will be reflective of the acreage that you are purchasing tonight. Tract map and acreage, all dimensions, proposed boundaries, and tract acreages are approximate and are based on aerial photos and auditor information. The boundaries have been placed out there. We put stakes with white posts and all that stuff out there for you guys to see that. I do want to disclose something very quickly. We did not move the stake that would have been on tracks 3 and 4. Track 3 came down just a little bit, came south on the north edge of that. So that stake that's out there is going to get moved just a little bit south. So we will have that done for you once the survey is completely finalized. But the acreage that you see in your bidder packet tonight is the exact acreage that we will be selling. We already have the survey done. The stake was put in the wrong place. It's a few feet north of where it should be. So if you've went out there and you've seen it, it's going to come south just a little bit. Mineral rights. The sale will include 100% of the mineral rights, if any, owned by the seller. A new survey and legal description will be provided to the buyer. Dye Real Estate and Land Company and its representatives are sole agents for the seller. All information contained in this brochure and related materials are subject to the terms and conditions in the purchase agreement. The properties are being sold as is, where is, with no warranty or representation either expressed or implied concerning the property is made by the seller or Dye Real Estate and Land Company. All sketches and dimensions in this brochure are approximate. Each potential bidder is responsible for conducting his or her own independent inspections, investigations, inquiries, and due diligence concerning the property. The information contained in this brochure is subject to verification by all parties relying on it. No liability for its accuracy, errors, or omissions assumed by the seller or Dye Real Estate and Land Company. Any announcements made the day of the auction take precedence over printed material. The above terms and conditions are to be an addendum to the purchase contract. That's all for the terms and conditions. If you flip over, we have tract number 1, consisting of part of parcel number there, Henry County, Bartlow Township, section 16, total acres of 49.047, primarily all tillable, consisting of 100% Hoytville soil with an NCCPI of 67. Tract number 2 lays just to the south of that. My map isn't very visible probably from you guys in the back, but tract number 2 lays just south of tract number 1, consisting of part of parcel number that we have labeled there in Henry County, in Henry County, Bartlow Township, section 16, 49.037 acres, all tillable, consisting of about 88% Hoytville and 11% of that, 12% of that is Napanee, with an NCCPI of 66.42. Tract number 3, along County Road 7 and State Route 281, in Henry County, Richfield Township, section 19. Total acres is 42.813, primarily all tillable again, with an NCCPI of 64. This consists of 100% Hoytville soil. And tract number 4, lastly, laying along State Route 281, laying just to the east of tract 3, in Henry County, Richfield Township, section 19, 54.003 acres, all tillable again, with an NCCPI of 64. 100% Hoytville soil on that one. And then you can see the surveys that we've provided for you guys. This was done by Halvert Surveying and Mapping out of Fort Jennings for tracts 1 and 2 and tracts 3 and 4. There is an easement for a pipeline that crosses along the southern side of tracts 3 and 4. Based on our preliminary title search, there's an easement there, 60 feet wide, across the south side of tracts 3 and 4. And then there's a drainage easement that runs along the north side of tract 4 to help out with Phyllis Rickenberg. And there is also a drainage easement along the east side that helps the Thomas L. Hornish property. So those 2 easements, drainage easements, exist there on that as well for tract 3 and 4. Consumer Guide Agency relationship, we're required to give you that if you conduct business with our company. Agency disclosure just states that myself and my company represent the seller in tonight's sale, and then you have a copy of the purchase contract that you will be signing tonight. The only thing missing on it is what you're buying and how much you're paying for it. Everything else has been filled out there for you to review. Also, if you want to flip to the very last page, I don't know what combinations you guys are after tonight, but we put a little cheat sheet in the back here for you. Each tract acreage is here. Combination tracts 1 and 2 is 98.084. Naturally, those are the 2 together. And tract 3 and 4 is 96.816. And the total acreage is 194.9. I think that's everything in the bidder packet. If we don't have any questions, we're going to go ahead and get the auction started, folks. These are really good farms. Primarily all Hoytville soil, square, ready to farm, all tillable. When you get a chance to sell these as an auctioneer, you get to smile. We sold one a couple weeks ago that had some stuff running through it and sold really well, but we really like to sell these farms. These are really good farms. You get one chance to buy something like this in your lifetime. Tonight's the night. All right, folks, we're going to start off with tract number 1. Tract number 1 consisting of 49.047 acres. All right, look in right here. Somebody give 600,000. Start me out. Give 600 here now. Able to buy now. 600 down here now. Would give 600,000 here now. 6. Give 600 here. How about 5.5? Give 550. Give 550 here now. Able to buy now. $5.5 down here now. Able to buy now. 550. But to give 550. Give 525. Give 525. But to give 525. Look in right here. Somebody give 525. But to give 525. But to give 525. Got to start somewhere. Somebody give 525. Give 500,000 for it. Give 500 here now. 5 to give 5 and 5 and 5. I got 500 here now. 25 to give 525. 500's on now. 25 to give 525. I'm bidding at 500 here now. 25 to give 525. Don't sit on your hands. Give 525. I'm 500 here now. 25 to give 525. We're at 10. Basically 10-2 an acre. I'm 500 here now. 25 to give 525 to give 525. Give 10. 510. 500's on now. 10 now. 10 now. 10. Would give 510. 500 here now. 10. Would give 510. Anybody want to bid? 510,000 on track number 1, 49 acres. I got 10, now 20. 510, now 20, would give 520. Bid him at 510, now 20, would give 520. I'm bidding him at 510, now 20, now 20, now 20. Dollar down here now, able to buy now 520. I'm bidding him at 510, give 520. Matt, you got to poke some ribs. I'm at 510, give 520. Would give 20, now 20, now 20. Dollar down here now 520. Hold the bid, Mike's way, 510. All right, track number 1, we've held the bid at 510,000. Track number 2, consisting of 49.037. Give 550,000 for that one. Lays right beside it, just to the south. Give 550. Give 550 here now. 50 now. 50 now. $50 down here now. Able to buy. Give 500,000 then. Give 5 now. 5 now. 5 now. 5. You got 5. Give 500 here, now 5, now 5. We're going to give 510. I'm at 500 here, now 10. We're going to give 510, but I'm at 500,000 here, now 10. We're going to give 510, but I'm at 500 here, now 10. 500's on, now $10,000 down here, now able to buy, now 510. Put it together, give 510. 500's on now, $10,000 down here, now able to buy, now 510. Would give 510. 500's on now, $10,000 down here, now able to buy, now 510. Would give 510. 500's on now, $10,000 down here, now able to buy, now 510. I got 500,000 on the floor. Somebody give 510. Internet, your turn. I'm at 500 here, now 510. Would give 510. 500,000, we have 500. Give 510. Bid him at 500,000 here, now 510. Hold the bid. Your way, Matt. All right, track number 3, 42.83 acres. Track 3 is located on the corner of Road 7 and State Route 281. 42 acres there. Oh, somebody get 500,000 for it. Give 500 here, now 5 to give 5, now 5, now 500,000 down here, now 5 to give 5, now 5, now 5, now 500 here, now 5 to give 4.5. Give 450. Give 450 here, now able to buy, now 4.5 to give 450. Give 450 here, now able to buy, now 450. Would give 4.5, give 425. Give 425,000, folks. Give 425 to give 425. Give 425 to give 4.25 here, now able to buy, now 425 to give 425. Give 400,000. Give 4, now 4, now $400,000 down here, now 4. What to give 4? I got 4, now 25 to give 425. 400's on, now 25 to give 425. 400's on, now 25 to give 425. Give 10. 400 here, now 410. What to give 410? I'm bidding at 400,000 here, now. UN 410. I got 400 here, now 10. Would it give 410? 400's on, now 10. Would it give 410? Would it give 410? Would it give 410? Would it give 410? I'm bidding at 400,000 here, now 10. Would it give 410? Would it give 410? I got 10, now 20. Would it give 420? I'm bidding at 410, now 20, now 20, now $20 down here, now 420. I got 420, now 30, now 40. Would it give 440? I'm bidding at 430 here, now 40, now 40, now $40 down here, now able to buy, now 50. Would it give 450? I got 50, now 60. I need 460. I'm bidding at 450 here, now $60 down here, now able to buy, now 460. 450's on, now $60 down here, now able to buy, now 460. All in. I got 450,000. I need 460,000 on track number 3. I got 450. I need 460. All right, I got 60. Give me 470. I'm 460 here now, $70 down here now. I'm going to get 470. 460's on now, $70 down here now. Able to buy now, 470. We're going to hold that bid.
Bidder number 420.
420. All right, track number 4, consisting of 54.003 acres, located just to the east of track number 3. Give 650,000. Start me out. 600. Give 600 here now. Able to buy now. Now $600 down here now. Give 600,000 here now. I'm going to give $600 down here now. 600. Give 600 here now. How about 5.5? It'll give 550. Give 550 here now. Able to buy now. 5.5. It'll give 550. Give 550 here now. It'll give $550 down here now. Able to buy now. 550. Give 5.5. Give 525. Give 525. I got 525 down. 5.5. It'll give 550. I'm bidding at 525. Give 50. Now 50. Now 50. Now $50 down here now. Able to buy now. 550. 525's on. I got 550 now. 75. It'll give 575. 550's on now. 75. Give 600,000. I'm fine. 600 now. 25. It'll give 625. 600 on now. 25. It'll give 625. 600,000 here now. 25. It'll give 625. 625. It'll give 625. 600,000 here now. 625. 625. What is that? Give 625. 600,000 here now. 25. It'll give 625. I'm bidding at 600,000 your way.
625 here.
I got 625.
Yep.
625. I got 650. Now 75. 650's on now. 75. It'll give 675. 675, give 700,000. I'm 675, give 7, now 700,000 down here, now 7. 675, give 700,000 here, now 7, now 25, it'll give 725. 700 here, now 25, it'll give 725. 700,000's on, give 725, it'll give 725. 700 here, now 25, it'll give 725. I'm bidding at 700,000, give 7.25. All right, we're going to hold the bid at 700,000.
Bidder number 420.
Yep, tracks 1 and 2 as a combo. I'm going to just auction those off for a minute. What's the price on tracks 1 and 2 as a combination? Takes $1,020,000. I got $1,010,000. Give me $1,025,000. 1 and 2 is a combination. If somebody's interested in that combination, I need $1,025,000. Give $1,025,000. It'll give $1,025,000. I'm bidding at $1,010,000 here, now 25. It'll give $1,025,000. $1,010,000's on now 25. It'll give $1,025,000. Anybody interested in the combination of tracks 1 and 2? 98 acres for $1,025,000. I got $1,010,000, give $1,025,000. We're going to move right along. If you're not interested in those two as a combination, I got $1,020,000. Now 30. $1,020,000's on now 30. Would give $1,030,000. $1,020,000's on now 30. Now 30. Now $30 down here now. Able to buy now $1,030,000. $1,020,000 I have. Give $1,030,000. $1,020,000's on now 30. Would give $1,030,000. Would give $1,030,000. I'm bidding at $1,020,000. Give $1,030,000. I got $1,030,000. I got $1,040,000. Now 50. Give $1,050,000. $1,040,000's on now. $50 down here now. Able to buy now $1,050,000. I'm bidding at $1,040,000. Give $1,050,000. $1,040,000's on now. $50 down here now. 60 now 60 now $60 down here now. $1,060,000. I got $1,050,000. Give $1,060,000. $1,050,000's on now. $60 down here now. Able to buy now $1,060,000. Yes, sir. $1,070,000. $1,060,000's on now. $70 down here now. $1,070,000. All in. Hold the bid, Mike, your way. Bidder number is
421.
All right, tracks 3 and 4 as a combination. If you're interested in tracks 3 and 4 as a combination, that total acreage is 96.86. Where are we at? That's where we're at right now, 1,170,000. What are we at? 1,160,000? Got 1,160,000. Give 1,170,000. I got 1,160,000. If you're interested in those two as a combination, give me 1,170,000. 1,160,000's on. Give 70 down here now. Able to buy now. 1,170,000. 1,160,000. Give 1,170,000. Anybody interested in the combination of tracks 3 and 4? 1,170,000. If you're here to buy those, you got to get the bid up on them, because when we put these together as a whole, somebody might be here interested in buying everything. I got 1,160,000. I need 1,170,000 on tracks 3 and 4 as a combination. If anybody's interested, get your hand in the air. Now's the time. No takers on that. All right, we're going to offer it all up as tracks 1 through 4, 194.9 acres. What we got on that, Dave?
2,230,000.
What are we at?
You got 2,220,000.
Got a 2,220,000. Somebody give me 2,250,000. I got 2,220,000 on the whole deal. Give me 2,250,000. Break up all the combinations, put them all into one. 2,250,000 on tracks 1 through 4 as a combination. 2,250,000 I have. Somebody give me 2,275,000. I got 2,250,000 here now. 275. It'll give 275. 250's on now. 75. It'll give 2,250,000 I have. I need 2,275,000. 250's on. Give 275. I'm bidding at 2,250,000 here now. 275. It'll give 275. 2,275,000 is what we have to break up the or to take the lead on the whole. 2,250,000. Anybody interested in placing a bid on the whole at this point? Are you interested in raising the bid on individual tracks? What's it take to break up the whole combination, Dave, on tracks 1 and 2 as a combination? If somebody's here to buy 1 and 2 and they want it out of the whole, what's it take? 1,100,000. 1,000,001. Yeah, we're going to have to get a buyer's number on that. Can you hold that up for us, sir? 405.
Did you get a bid for it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
We're at 2,250,000 on the whole. Buyer number 405. That is currently how these are selling right now as a combination. Tracks 1 through 4 together, we're at $11,544 an acre at $2,250,000. If you're interested in individual tracks or combinations of 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 3, 2 and 4, whatever you want to do, we can put those combinations together. What's it take on 1 and 2, Dave?
1 and 2 is 1,100,000.
1,100,000 to break up the whole. Yep. If you're here tonight to bid on this farm, now's your chance. We have 2,250,000. If you want to raise the bid on the whole, it takes 2,260,000. If you're interested in track 1 and 2 as a combination, 1,000,001. Tracks 3 and 4, 1,000,002. Again, folks, if you're here to buy and you're here to bid, now's your chance. Let's get your hand in the air. Let's bid on these tracks. Tracks 1 through 4. $2,260,000.
Tracks 3 and 4. I have a bid of 1,200,000.
Got a bidder number, Matt?
Yeah, 420.
So right now you can see the lead is 3 and 4 on its own and 1 and 2 on its own. As soon as he changes that, I'll say the bidder number for tracks 3 and 4. Track 1 and 2 is at 420, bidder number 421. And bidder 420 on tracks 3 and 4. On the whole, it's going to take $2,270,000.
Nope. I ain't gonna get it done because he ain't got it up there yet.
Yeah, he does.
It's right here. Okay. Yep.
It's right there. 2,270,000. We got it.
405 is that buyer's number.
Be 3 and 4 here, Dave.
Man, it's not up. They were up.
We have 2,270,000 is in the lead. That's the whole. Tracks 1 through 4. What do you got to have? 1,220,000.
Tracks 3 and 4.
Tracks 3 and 4 are 1,220,000.
1 and 2. 1 and 2 is
$1,080,000
$1,080,000.
on 1 and 2. Takes $1,080,000 on 1 and 2 to break up the combination of the whole. Sold a farm very similar to this in May in Van Wert County, all Hoytville soil, for $17,000. We now have a breakup of the whole combination. We're at $2,280,000. On the whole, we need $2,290,000.
Yep.
$2,290,000 is the whole. Tracks 1 and 2 as a combination. What does that take?
$1,080,000.
$1,080,000.
Because of the bidder on the other two parcels. It takes $1,240,000 now for 3 and 4. Shit.
You're on tracks 1 and 2. $1,080,000 on tracks 1 and 2 as a combination. We currently have $2,290,000. $2,290,000. If somebody's interested in bidding on the whole, I need $2.3 million.
Not yet.
2,290,000 is what I have. On the whole, I need 2,300,000. Anybody interested in the combination? You interested in 1 and 2? This is a great opportunity, folks, to buy some square pieces of farm ground, all Hoytville soil. These are good farms. You know them. You know what they are. There's been some farms selling around this area and close areas for quite a bit more than what we're seeing here on the board tonight at $11,750 an acre. If you're interested in bidding, now's your chance. Get your hand in the air. Let's bid on this. 2,290,000. We have 11,750 an acre. Contract 3 and 4 is a combination.
One and two, $1,070,000. Buyer 421.
Together.
Right now we have the lead is tracks 1 and 2 as a combination. We have 2,300,000 on the whole. We have 1,070,000, 1,230,000. 2,310,000. If you're here and you're interested in the whole, I need 2,320,000. Anybody interested in the whole? I got 2,310,000 as the lead. I need 2,320,000. $2,310,000 I have. I need 2,320,000. What's it take on tracks 1 and 2 to take it out of the hole? We have $1,090,000. It's got $20,000 to make up. Need 10 from each. Need 20. $2,310,000 is what I have. What's it take on 1 and 2, Dave? $1,090,000 on tracks 1 and 2 is a combination. It takes $1,090,000. Having a little conversation up here in the front, taking our time. We got $2,310,000. I need $2,320,000 on the whole, or $1,090,000 on 1 and 2. Well, we got anybody interested in placing a bid on the whole? $2,310,000. I need $2,320,000. Yes or yes? The whole? We got a bid on tracks 1 and 2 for $1,090,000. Bidder number 411. So bidder number 411 is in the lead on tracks 1 and 2. Bidder number 420 is back in the lead on tracks 3 and 4 at $1,230,000. Need $2,330,000. Yep. I got $2,330,000. What's it take on tracks 1 and 2 again? $1,110,000. Takes 10 to tie and 10 to break it. $20,000 more. $1,110,000 on tracks 1 and 2 as a combination. I have a $2,330,000 in the back. What's that bidder number back there again, Mike? 405. $1,110,000 it takes on tracks 1 and 2. $1,110,000, got it. $1,110,000. 411. $2,350,000. 405. It's going to take $1,130,000. It's going to take $1,130,000 on the combination of tracks 1 and 2. $1,130,000. It will take $2,370,000 on the combination. We got it. $2,370,000 I have, And it's going to take 2,150,000 on 1 and 2.
1 million.
Sorry, 1 million. I like 2 million better. 405 on the whole. $1,150,000. Got it. 2,390,000. 2,390,000. 405. 1 and 2. It takes 170. 1,170,000. So what it's going to take is 1,170,000. Yep. 1,170,000. Yep. And it takes 2,410,000 now on the whole.
Yep.
We got the bid on the whole at 2,410,000.
405.
Yep. I probably won't chant this because calling two completely different numbers. I like to think I'm decent at numbers, but that one's going to get me. 2,410,000 on the whole is what we have. It takes $1 million.
I got it.
You got it? Okay, 190. Now it takes 2,430,000.
2,430,000, guys.
2,430,000.
405.
Yeah, 405.
Dude needs 1,210,000.
$1,210,000 on tracks 1 and 2 as a combination. $1,210,000 on tracks 1 and 2 as a combination. Oh, I got 1,210,000. 2,450,000.
Yep.
Faster in his computer.
405.
Dave needs 2 more hands.
Secretary.
2,450,000 is what we have on the whole. On tracks 1 and 2, we have 1,230,000 is what we got to have. $1,230,000 is what I need. On track 1 and 2 as a combination, I currently have. The lead is in the hole at 2,450,000. $1,230,000 is what I have. I need 1 million. I got on tracks 1 and 2. I'm sorry. We got 1,210,000. We need 1,230,000 to lead. We have it's all together 2,450,000. Anybody interested in bidding on the whole? We have one buyer on the whole. Anybody interested in bidding on the whole at 2,450,000? I need 2,460,000. Anybody interested? 2,460,000. Track 3 and 4. We're at $1,230,000. Takes $1,250,000 if you want to own tracks 3 and 4 together as a combination. Just tracks 3 and 4, it takes $1,250,000. Don't want to leave anybody out. Everybody gets to go home satisfied tonight. They had a chance. We'll do $1,230,000. Nope. 421. Need 2,470,000. 2,470,000. 405. 2,470,000 on the whole. On tracks 1 and 2, $1,250,000. On tracks 1 and 2, it takes $1,250,000. $2,470,000 on the whole. Somebody give me $2,480,000. 470s on, give 480. I got 2,470,000, give 480. What do you get 480 here now? Able to buy now, 2,480,000. I'm at 2,470,000, give 2,480,000 on the whole. What do we need on tracks 1 and 2? 1,250,000. To break it up, 1,250,000. Anybody interested? 1,250,000 on the whole, on tracks 1 and 2.
Got $1,240,000 on tracks 3 and 4. Bidder number 420. Same deal. Same price on. Okay. Nope, nope, nope.
Takes $2,490,000. $2,490,000. We have tracks 1 and 2 individually in the lead. Bidder number 421 at $1,240,000. Tracks 3 and 4 at $1,240,000 as well. It takes $2,490,000.
Yep.
I have that bid. Bidder number 405. What's it take on 1 and 2? $1,260,000. Takes $1,260,000 on either one. Or $1,250,000 on each. If you're interested in those combinations individually, 1 and 2, you bid $1,250,000. We'll have to find somebody else to bid $1,250,000, and you'll be back in the lead. We have $1,240,000 right now on each track individually. The combination of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We like to thank everybody for placing their bids and coming out. These things take some time. Sometimes we walk before we run here. That's why we provide food and refreshments. And Mom makes cookies. If you don't like Mom's cookies, well, then I probably don't like you. So go get some cookies. $2,490,000 on the whole. If you're interested in bidding on the whole, I need $2,500,000. $2.5 million on the whole. I got $2,490,000. Give 2.5. $2.5 million. Anybody interested in placing a bid on tracks 1 and 2 or tracks 3 and 4? We have $1,240,000 on each of those combinations. It takes $1,260,000 to break up the combination of 1 through 4, or you can put a little on each one of those combinations and help break it up. If you're interested in placing a bid on those to see if somebody else wants to bid, need $1,250,000. Yeah. We have $2,490,000. Anybody else interested in placing a bid on individual tracks now? Or combinations, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Anybody else interested in increasing your bid on tracks 1 and 2 or tracks 3 and 4? Sounds like we're having a little conversation back here. We'll give it a few minutes. These are big decisions, take a lot of thought. $2,490,000. Give 2.5. $2.5 million. If you want to take the lead on the whole. If you're interested in tracks 1 and 2, $1,260,000 is what it takes. Or 3 and 4, same price. $1,260,000. Think about your business, folks. Everybody's got a chance. These are good farms. This is a great opportunity. Go home and say, I should have, one more time, all that stuff. Everybody's got a chance here. $1,260,000 take for track 1 and 2. $2.5 million on the whole. We're going to take a second and go have a conversation with the family. If nobody's ready to place a bid, I'll let you guys think about your business here. We're going to step outside and have a conversation. I'll be back in just a few minutes. If you have any questions, grab Matt or Mike. They can help answer any questions. Do we have any lead changes? Anybody interested in placing a bid on this? We're going to go ahead and open the auction back up. We're at $2,490,000 right now. We have seller's confirmation. We do have seller's confirmation. We are going to sell the farm tonight. If you are the successful bidder on any one of these individual tracks, combinations, or the whole, you are going to own the farm tonight. So we are going to sell it. We have seller's confirmation. Mike. So right now we have a combination of $2,490,000 on the whole. On tracks 1 and 2, it takes $1,260,000 to break the lead. On tracks 3 and 4, it takes $1,260,000. Unless we place bids, I don't think anybody wants to pull cots out and sleep here tonight. So we're going to go ahead and put a 2-minute stop clock up on the board. If nobody places a bid within that 2-minute time frame, we will declare the farm sold. So I have $2,490,000. If you're interested in the whole, it takes $2,500,000. $2,490,000's on. It takes $2,500,000. Or if you're interested in tracks 1 and 2, it takes $1,260,000. If you're interested in placing a bid, you're going to have to do it in the next minute 45, minute 40. $2,490,000. I need $2.5 million on the combination of tracks 1 through 4. Anybody else interested? Placing a bid on tracks 1 and 2 or 3 and 4? Got about a minute left.
I got it one more time for you fellas. Got a bid.
Hold the clock.
$1,250,000. You guys good still?
$1,250,000.
And then on 1 and 2 million. That's
It's the same. It's all the same.
1, 2, and 4. Hold on, let me put this in.
We got $2,510,000, Dave. You're back to work. 405. Give me $2,520,000. If you're interested in buying it on the whole, I need $2,520,000. If you're interested on the individual tracks, I got $1,250,000 on each one of those. Guys, it's going to take $1,260,000. Each. $2,510,000. I need $2,520,000. Got a minute 30. $2,520,000. I got $2,510,000. Give $2,520,000. Well, put it up on the board. If you'll give me another $10,000, I'll put it up on the board and see if somebody else in the room wants to wake up. Stop the clock. Tracks 1 and 2. I got 1,260,000. I need 1,260,000 out of 3 and 4. Start the clock.
What's the number, Mike?
421.
Same. It's the same thing.
Okay, you're okay. You changed.
Yeah, he changed 1 and 2 to 1,260,000. And it takes 1,260,000 on 3 and 4. Start the clock. Got 1:30 on it. 2,510,000 is what we have. I need 2,520,000. Anybody else? Minute. About 1:10 left. $2,510,000. About 50 seconds. 2,510,000 is what I have. I need 2,520,000 on 1 through 4, or 1,260,000 on 3 and 4. I got 1,250,000 on 3 and 4. I need 1,260,000. About 30 seconds.
On the hole.
2,520,000. Give 530. 40. 2,540,000 is what I need. Start the clock. I got 530. Give 540. The board's going to be wrong. My mouth is what's right. I got 2,530. Give 40. 2,530 is on. Give 540. I'm bidding at 2,540. Give 530. Give 540. I got 2,530. Give 2,540,000. 405. 405. 2,530. I need 2,540. $2,540,000 is what I have. Give me 2,500,000. I got 2,530,000. I need 540. Got about a minute left. About 30 seconds left. $2,540,000. Give me 2,550,000. I think it's time to have an old-fashioned auction. Shut the clock off. I got 2,540,000. I got 2,530,000 is what I got. No, I got 5. You got 550. I need 60. 2,560,000. Let's go get it. We're going to sell a farm. I'm at 2,550,000. Give 60. 2,550,000's on. Give 560. Would I give 560 here now? Able to buy now? 560. 2,550,000's on. Give 560. I'm bidding at 2,550,000 here now. Give 560. Boys, I'm gonna drop the hammer pretty soon. I got 2,550,000. Give 60. 2,550,000's on. Give 60,000 here now. Able to buy now. 2,550,000's on. Give 560. 2,550,000. 60. Now 70. Now 80. Would I give 80 now? 80 now. 80 down here now. Able to buy now. 2,580,000. I'm bidding at 2,570,000. Mike, you're in. 2,570,000. Give 580. 2,570,000's on. Give 580. Would I give 80 now? 80 now. 80 down here now. 2,580,000. I'm bidding at 2,570,000. Get 2,580,000. Would I give 80 now? 80 now. All in. I need 2,580,000. I got 2,570,000. I need 2,580,000. 570's on. I got 80. Now 90. Would I give 90 now? Give 2.6. Give 2,600,000 here now. I'm going to give 2.6. 2,590's on. Give 2.6. Would I give 2,600,000 here now? Able to buy now. 2,600,000. 2,590's on. Give 2,600,000. Nutter down here now. Able to buy now. 2,610. Now 20. 610's on. Now 20. Now 20. Now 20. Nutter down here now. Able to buy now. 620. I got 20. Now 30. Would I give 30? Now 40. Would I give 40? Now 40. Now 40. Nutter down here now. Able to buy now. 40. 620. 30's on now. 40. Would I give 40? Now 40. Now 40. Daughter down here now. 2,640,000. I got 2,630,000. Now 40. Now 40. Now 40. Daughter down here now. Able to buy now. 640. Now 50. Now 60. 2,660,000. 2,650,000's on now. 60. Daughter down here now. Able to buy now. 60. 2,650,000's on now. Have to give 660. I'm going to be 2,650,000. Give 660. 2,650,000's on now. 60 daughter down here now. Able to buy now. 2,660,000. 2,650,000. Folks, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We got 2,650,000. I need 2,660,000. Now 70. 70. Now 80. Would I give 80? Now 80. Now 80 daughter down here now. Able to buy now 80. 2,670,000. Get 2,680,000. 2,670. Now 80. Now 80. Now 80 daughter down here now. Able to buy now 680. I got $2,670,000. I need 2,680,000. All in? Now 90. Give me 2.7. 2,700,000. I'm at 2,690,000. Give $700,000 down here now. Able to buy now. 2,700,000. Would I give 7? Now 7. Now 700,000 here now. Give 2,700,000. 2.7. Like tennis. 2,690,000. Give 2,700,000. 690's on. Give 700,000 here now. Able to buy now. 700. Anybody else interested? I got 2,690,000. Everybody had a chance. I want to thank you for coming out here tonight. 2,690,000 I have. Get 2,700,000. All in. Hammer high. Got to fly. All in. All done. Sold the farm. 2,690,000. Bidder number 405. Again, thanks for coming out. I know we have food left over. Is that right? Shake your head, yes or no? You got any food over there? Oh, yeah. Well, get some. Take it out of here. $13,801.95 an acre to be exact. 2,690,000 to bidder number 405. Again, thanks for what you did and for coming out. We'll leave this up on the screen if anybody wants to come take a picture of it.